place worth fighting for.
Vanquish the weak!
Let's fly!
It is time.
Oh, this is my jam!
All shall suffer. Gilneas will rise again.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes. The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Cool, I have had my mic muted. Can you guys hear me now? Anyway, I apologize, guys. I'm here now. All my commentary, just pretend like you heard it, because it was really smart, and I was really well done. Essentially, I was saying that, kind of talking over the objectives of what we're looking for as far as builds. The standard 4 bottom and middle rotation and 1 solo lane top. Was that any better? Objective is started top. I'm going to try to fix my sound with this. Okay. I just got a text from one of my teammates that says they can hear me now. Anyway, the Shrine Monkeys are in the lead of blue right now, but this camp is getting some good pressure. Red will be able to catch up here. I do apologize for that, guy. Thank you for mentioning that you couldn't hear me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I let you guys down for the first 4 minutes, but blue is pushing them off the shrine right now. Red has a chance to come back in here. Their both teams are 7. Let's see if they can pull it. If Zul dies, they better back out. Red is at a disadvantage now. They're going to try to steal the camp, but Red should just cut their losses. In this situation, maybe Greymane rotates down and gets some soak. He can help clear as well, but you don't want to lose experience in the long run here. If you look at blue, you can see that Falstad's going bottom, Leo's mid. They're going to be picking up that soak ASAP. Looks like Zul might be rotating down to do the same. The front wall is about all you expect to get with a first Punisher. Anything more is a bonus. Let's see what blue can do with it. Blue's looking to rotate down and start taking camps and get an advantage in that point, and they actually are looking to invade. Zul wisely steps back, and Brightwing just bribes the whole camp. Very nice play from DeepFriedMingBalls there. Thank you for the follow, Pandemoniums. I appreciate it. I'm nowhere near even being and having any of the benefits of the streaming, but every follow and every time I stream and get fans like you guys to come watch, you know, get me one close step closer to affiliate. Greymane appears to be doing Luyo top, and Zul has joined them in the bottom. That Jaina is scary dead. Gary found that isolated squishy, and the team just collapsed on her after a toss. But Greymane up top takes back the counter kill. That's going to be lost soak up top, so alright. Alright, Falstad picked up that Zool there. We have May down there trying to clear the lane as Blue rotates up to the Bruiser camp and is just painting the map blue for now. Very strong moves by Meanballs. They are playing this map very well. They're going to step up and just have Garrosh take the shots and kill that Greymane under the tower. But the Lucio save. Oh, and Gary almost falls to the tower. Very good play by Krizo coming in just at the split second to save that toast monster. Shrine number 2 is activating. It, I believe that's Molten right there with the yellow. Right now both teams are on even talent tiers and not a lot of structure loss. Blue is dominating the macro game though. So thank you for the follow, Coffee with Sylv as well. Red is starting the objective as Blue rotates in. Blue Leo with the Entomb steps up, but Red turns on him and blows him up. The Zul Poison Ring is burning everyone down. Garrosh falls. Who else are they going to get? Are they going to be able to catch that Mephisto? Oh, he teleports out, but he's coming back. Silver. Oh, the Gust. The Gust to save them. God tier Gust. But Red is going to just take advantage of this and take the objective for themselves. It is an Arcane Punisher, it looks like, with that purple crystal on top. The Arcane Punisher is widely seen right now as the mid-range one. I like Zol moving back up top to clear, get that soak. But the red team should have been right there for that leap, and they could have killed the Falstad. Meanwhile, they'll just be able to take the turrets, and the Punisher is getting destroyed in the back line. They're going to take the well and hopefully take the fort. Mephisto whiffs on his route, and Red is rotating down to take their camp. That is ballsy. Let's see if that bold move pays off. They do. They get out. Red team steals the camp and escapes, and they're going to rotate down and get the bottom camp. Meanwhile, Zul is coming down. Kloss losing some soak up there. Let's see if they have a game plan for someone to rotate up there. Maybe he's just going to go back up instead. Jaina starts on the camp solo. Hopefully they don't sniff it out. Garrosh, he was going to come down and check, but Greymane takes the back camp instead. Blue team takes the top fort. That's what happens when you leave no one up there to defend. And red team is getting the bottom camp. Blue's coming in as 5. They're on even talent tiers for 13. Red probably just wants to dance. Keep it dancing around and push away from where the 5-man is. With this advantage, Red can get 16 and then look for a fight. That would probably be what I would do. Red is about a quarter level ahead. Blue is still looking for that fight. They're looking for that Garrosh to step up, pick up someone, toss them back, and just blow them up. Leo's moving back up for a pretty decent size wave of soak, while Red is going to go start their Bruiser camp and just keep dancing around. Bob and weave, guys. Oh, are they going to sneak up and invade this, or to gank this Leo? Leo sniffs it out and backs out just in time. Very, very nice communication from Blue, or intuition from Leo. Again, Red is on the brink of 16. They'll have maybe 10 seconds to do something if they're lucky. But Blue is right behind them. And, well, they just keep dancing around. I like how Red's playing this. Blue has shown that they are excelling at the team fights, and Red is taking advantage of that macro game. I'd like to see them take this fort while Blue pushes top. Blue rotated up as 5 and are now rotating back down as Red gets a free fort. The scary thing is Red has to be aware that there is a camp pushing top. Zol or Greymane will have to go back and finish that camp at some point. Gary picks up the Greymane. Greymane is collapsed upon. Oh, the Lucio save. Oh, who's this going to turn to? Zol's down, but Blue's counter-killed. Garrosh is down. Mephisto's down. Leo's down. Wow, that was a great turnaround from Red. Lucio is pretty disgusting on his save there. He went in, sound barrier to save the Greymane, right as the Mei avalanched their front line into Oblivion. Jaina is looking at this, pushing that top wall now. Better move up to get it clear. And, oh, I was going to say, are they going to 39 it? This is a Frozen Punisher. This is the one, guys. The Frozen Punisher shuts down structures. Used to be completely worthless until a rework, and now it is the best Punisher by far. They're looking to, they're rotating, oh, they're moving away, and as these are shut down, Red can just destroy that wall. Breakthrough. The Punisher is getting burned pretty quickly though. I think that was a misplay by Gary. Gary, I think, came in from the back line, but he walked right through the team, and he was on his own. So this should be a keep now for Red. I think they should go back in. They should finish it off. Oh, but the Leo in tune. Does he get any follow-up? No, that Zul poison ring. Oh, it just destroyed them. Red could go lick their wings now, but they're stepping up. They're here to play. Bull Moose Party. They'll step out just before finishing the keep. Lucio falls for it. This fall stat is going to catch up to the Jaina. Oh, the Leo slowed the Jaina. That is going to be a dead Jaina unless our team comes back. Oh, Greymane. Greymane steps up and protects the Jaina and rolls away. Still a lot of pressure up here, building on that top keep, but Red got tons of value bottom. Red is going back to their macro game, getting the camps. They should look to defend down here. If I'm Blue, I'm going to try to look for that pick still. That Jaina's up alone, or maybe on a rotation. If you're Blue, you see their camp just came up. Maybe you step up there and set up a trap. We'll see. It looks like that's what they're doing. They are going to go trap that top camp. Oh, the bribes. Oh, they just steal it instead. Garrosh throws the Lucio into the back line, and he does not appear. Oh, there's the sound barrier to save him. The gust away, and the avalanche takes Leo into the back line of Red. They're trying to turn it still. Red actually has 20s, and this is where it's deadly, guys. Blue, you need to get out. You aren't on tier with level 20s. If I'm Red right now, you get the kill, you rotate bottom, and you rush the core. And that's what you do. Let's see. They are kind of looking, they're kind of hesitant. They are going to play it safe. They're going to take camps. That Leo's up in 10 seconds. But they are just going to play it safe and take camps. Why did that time you out, FizzWiz? I don't know. Red is losing their keep top. Zool's going to make quick work of that with his W build. And Red is still kind of dancing around as the shrine is up top. This is really good for Blue. Blue needs to get 20s, and they need to get this objective. It's in their win condition. If I were cheeky and part of Bull Moose Party, I wouldn't have showed. I would have gone through the back door and forced them to back. Forced DeepFriedMingBalls to back. But they are just going to instead wipe the team. And, oh, can they get anyone? He gets Lucio. Meanwhile, it is 1 to 5. So, Red, are you listening now? They are. They are going straight down. They are going to push through and take the win. They have 25 seconds, and they have a Grey Main and a Jaina. Can Leo come up and Entune, do some Entune magic? Can we get a God tier gust at the last second? Blue is calling GG's. And game 1 goes over to Bull Moose Party. Very well played, guys. Pull up the game summary. I'm looking through here. Mephisto absolutely followed through, as chat was talking about. Silver Arrow topped damage, topped siege. He was pretty brutal there if you look at those numbers. I liked the fall stat with the flights and the gusts, but it just wasn't quite there for them. Bull Moose Party was able to separate with the May, get a blow up with the Greymane and the Jaina, and Lucio's sound barriers were top tier saves. FizzXWiz. This is part of NGS. It is a amateur league series. They do have teams. They're in the middle of a season right now. But I would go to Nexus Gaming Series and look up Google's Nexus Gaming Series, and you can go to their website, get involved in the Discord, and go from there. I'm going to chat them and see what they want to do. If I can remember who was the lead on that's the wrong chat. It's going to come to me, I know. I am going to, I'm going to give Meanballs, send them a message and see what their plan is. And who was it? Captain Hen. That's who it was. It looks like we are going to Volskaya Foundry next, guys. I think this was a pickup by Meanballs. I'll double check though. Thank you, Breath. That is because I didn't set it up on this scene. First time casting, I'm doing my best, but I appreciate the message. Yes, this scene didn't have a mic set up on it because it was just a blank scene that I pulled aside for when there was nothing else to see in game. Looks like the lobby or the draft is starting, and so we will pull into Volskaya Foundry. And the Bull Moose party was the one that took the map, or was the map pick for Volskaya. Mingballs had wanted the first pick. Kel'Thuzad ban again. I'm thinking that's pretty targeted at this point. Orphea, again, these are the same bans. I'm guessing the teams have scouted each other. Maiev and what was the other one last time? Red ban Maiev. Oh, there's a Lucio. There's a Lucio ban. They did not like those saves. And Anduin. Alright, here we go. Insta-snap pick Gazlowe. Gazlowe, from his rework, has been pretty strong. If you haven't played the game for a while, he used to be a lot slower in all of his abilities, but he could set up a lot of turrets over a long period of time. The Brightwing, ooh, I like the Brightwing, and the Mei. The Mei stepped up that last game and performed. Brightwing has the same ability to save too. Teleport to a hero, a blink heal, a spell armor, and they are just giving the Mephisto, or giving Arrow his Mephisto. And who else? Johanna. So the Johanna will be good against the Mei. Trait to walk out the slows, the stuns, avalanche, and so on and so forth. If I am red, if I'm Bull Moose, I would probably look for a healer to ban. Ana, I can see Ana. He ulted, or a nano boost Mephisto would make those numbers even more gross. Might not want to say that too loud, Breath, but I'm guessing there's a reason it was targeted then.
Anytime you're ready.
My blades are yours.
Sonya, I do like the Sonya. She's really powerful right now. A slam build is apparently her strong suit. I haven't played around with it. And the Raynor to follow up on the Mei slows. I wonder if we'll see a Ace in the Hole Raynor, or if we'll see the extra damage to units Raynor. The Tychus and the Uther. Alright, we are looking to step in with a Joe. Gazlowe Gravo Bomb everyone. Uther, Divine Storm, and Mephisto just rip them apart. It looks like blue, the Mingballs, is going for that Wombo combo. We will see what red does to counter it. I like the Kael'thas. Kael'thas is going to set up bombs to spread on a frontline heavy team. Looking at these drafts, I think if blue can can pull off the Wombo and just destroy the red team with a Gravo Bomb and the Mephisto roots, they can pull off ahead. If I'm red, I'm looking to not engage too heavily. but in Volskaya, the engage revolves around those points. If you get a Triglav Protector, the first one's kind of weak, but progressively stronger. The C and the second A Triglav Protectors are game ending, so starting off this game, we have on the blue side Silver Arrow on his Mephisto again, Sylve on the Johanna, Huli on the Gazlo, the Hen on Tychus, and Elixir on the Uther. And on the red side we have Mass Assassin playing Raynor, we have Iggy 68 on the May again, we have Toast Monster on the Kael'thas, we have Krizo on the Brightwing, and we have Winter Rose on the Sonya. Looking at the talents below, I personally prefer the Gravel Bomb build on Gazlo. I like that. I like the Wave of Light from Uther, and that Tychus's Going Grenade is going to help with the wave clear. You're going to look to rotate your 4-man mid and top on this one. Nothing outside of the unusual. Not sure the Tough as Nails gets as much value for Sonya. Tychus is the only one that really auto attacks, and there is a lot of auto attacks, so it's going to burn through that shield pretty quickly. Red is doing the mid-top rotation, and hopefully they told Sonya to back off a little bit as the blue team is coming in. Camps are up on this map. Camps are everything. I need to go into the game feed. In-game. Turrets are powerful. They are what you want every time they're up. They're a great chunk of experience, and you want an item stash for when you do those team fights. Both teams on their turrets. About 20 seconds in, not too bad. You're looking to get it as quick as possible so that it can be up as quick as possible. And back to Soki. Red team, a little bit of an experience lead, pretty even between the two. Sonya is still getting bullied with 2 bottom. And there's just the Gaz, and the Gaz is just soloing top. Sonya soloing bottom, and Red is doing their rotation. I don't mind this, actually. I think KT is going to get less value when there's not 4 men together. KT is forced top to deal with Gazlo, but it's not going to get the spread that KT is usually known for. Uther has gone back to start his camp, and it looks like Gazlo's helping them. These camps, you really want it to be the second one to pick it up. You want to get its value as the objective's coming up. And you want it to clear theirs and get down to objective, and let yours pressure them. Blue has upped their game and experience. This way right here, though, might catch them up for Red. The camps were picked up at about the same time. KT is going to stay up here and clear. Usually teams will dance around until about 7. KT is forcing the rest of them to follow up to clear his wave. But that will actually leave that'll leave 2 of them, 2 siege to come in. If you have free soak, pick up your free soak, or pick up your free percentage. Might as well. Everyone went off of it though. Sonya's going to go back down for soak. Blue wins the race to 7. And Blue steps onto the point and pushes them off, and continues to count up their objective. Bull Moose is now caught up to level 7s. Bull Moose has a turret up, but they are looking to step up and push people off the point. Both turrets are still... Oh, the Raider stepped up too far and was destroyed. both turrets down. If I'm red, I cut my losses here, but see if they can get a pick. Brightwing teleports to Sonya, fills her back up, and she is going to almost was able to take the Mephisto. And Sonya gets out with 30 health. Are they going to get the counter kill? Is that KT bomb going to finish him off? No, Uther saves him, and KT goes down. At this point, yeah. Ming-Balls stepping up their game for game 2. They have a pretty good lead for most of the first game, but in the end, Red worked their magic, and it looks like Blue wants to make it a game 3 match. The Protector, you're going to look to come in, and you want to try to get this well. This well is powerful into that second objective. That's your kind of baseline strategy. Other strategies involve actually moving down to point C for further progress in the game, but if you can get that top wall and that well, you're doing well with this first objective. Well.
The Protector has been defeated.
Let's look at stats so far. Tychus pushing off a lot of damage. Mephisto's getting a lot of wave clear. Uther's doing pretty good on healing. Not quite Brightwing's status, but that's kind of to be expected. Uther is the healer that is going to try to mitigate damage rather than heal damage done. We are seeing 10s picked up for Ming-Balls. Draken laser drill, a little bit unique. It's not bad. It's just most people seem to go for Odin. Durance of Hate again from the Mephisto. The Blessed Shield from Joe. Uther is the Divine Shield, so they aren't going for that wombo. Gazlo still might take the Gravo Bomb. It's yet to be determined. As Red Team also gets 10. Pretty standard from Red so far. Gazlo picks up the Robo Goblin instead of Gravo Bomb. Red Team picks up Leap, Hyperion, which is just Rainer's Lava Wave, of course. Avalanche to disengage when they need. Blink Heal and Pyroblast. Ooh, that was a good pick. Looked like they caught the Mephisto out of position. The Pyroblast may be negated by the Divine Shield, but see if KT can get a kill or two with it by the end. Blue still has a good experience lead. They're not down any structures. No one's running away with this game quite yet. It was just a nice pickup on that Mephisto to give Red a little bit of a boost. Gazlo's down here crushing the wall, forcing the Sonya response. Meanwhile, Red picks up their siege camp up top. So it looks like Blue's going to try to get 13s, get on the point early. This Gazlo can do okay against Sonya with the Robo Goblin. He'll be able to punch her in the face a little bit harder. Do some bleed damage on her, and if she starts to spin, he's going to try to get his Explodium off. Oh, Johanna with the trait saves herself from being ambushed behind the wall. Very nice, very well done by Olnu's party's third out Ming-Balls, Johanna. The Hyperion kind of pushes Blue away, but they got what they wanted. They got the kill. They're going to go up and start the objective. This fat wave right here, you set one on this point, and you get everyone else starting to burn this down. Red, meanwhile, is going to pick up turrets. I think that they just needed to take this fort. Get the fort and push into the keep. But they are coming down here for a fight. Let's not miss anything. Gazlo is dead from the KT's Pyroblast. Well played. And that kind of didn't... Red still got both turrets, and Blue lost a person from that. Excuse me. Blue's getting a little bit more percentage, but Gazlo is still 10 seconds away from being back. They're going to want to try to get some soak mid. Maybe if they're feeling spicy, they pick up the healing camp. There's still a long time to go until Red gets the capture on the point. We're still 80 seconds out, so... Gazlo's back. Let's see if Silver Arrow can pull off some of his Durance magic and turn this for a blue win. The Avalanche doesn't catch anyone in the back line, and it ends up killing May, as the Durance of Hate picks up a couple of people on the point. Uther uses the Divine Shield to get Joe out. Things are kind of crazy here, but Blue has the advantage. They have the kill. It's in overtime now, so Blue can't step off the point. That stun needed to wait for that hurricane to start, but Blue is instead, they've secured the point. May is about to come back up though, so look for her to come back up here. Red's getting their siege camp as they wait for May to catch up. And this is zone them off until you get to your tree log. Very nice Durance of Hate. Sonya's on the point now though, so whoever wins this team fight gets the objective. Pyroblast goes out. Hits Tychus, but the armor from Uther saves him. And it looks like Blue is just going to get out. They don't have the disadvantage. Oh, no, they're still there. They are not communicating. Oh, but Mephisto is going to do his Durance magic again. Let's see his stats. Now, Mephisto's pulled ahead on hero damage. Landing those Durance of Hates combos. Meanwhile, the Tree Glob Protector is going to head bottom. Kind of the standard play is you step to the next one. It goes mid, top, bottom as far as the objective points when they start, and then it loops back again. Not a lot of backup. This Tree Glob's in pretty deep, and they are probably going to pay for it. May falls. KT gets out barely, but it might take Brightwing as well. Oh, the Durance of Hate. Silver Arrow with the Durance of Hate. Whoever called that, I mean whoever said Silver Arrow, you know what you're talking about. Sonya took the top fort, but Blue's now trading that for bottom fort. Gazlo is going to dance around mid with Sonya. We have camps up on Blue's side. Turret is a little while away for the red side. Looks like they are going to try to step up and catch someone, but they're backed out now. So both teams on the 16 talent tiers. KT is gone full Flame Strike build. I don't hate it. He's not getting the living bomb spreads he wants. I almost look for that new 16 though, where he gets all 3 of the 7s. But that's just me. The double Flame Strike is nice against camps and waves. most players will step out before the second flame strike hits. So, yeah, you know, everything else looking pretty standard. Sonya with a whirlwind build, that's usually what I go. But a lot of people like the W build, the slam build right now. So that was a good step up from Blue. It was a nice disengage from Red. They are going to dance around this top floor to see if they can finish it off. Red is taking their camp. And, see if Iggy can pull off some avalanche magic. Iggy is stepped out while Sonya is in the front line spinning for her life. And there is the Endurance of Hate. The crippling Endurance of Hate. I gotta give props to Mephisto for those. I don't think I've seen one miss. Maybe there was one that I just wasn't paying attention to, but it's on point. A little bit of friendly banter in game chat.
Control it and you can pilot the Protector.
Protector C is coming up. I would pick up your turret on the way, Red. May is positioning to sniff it out if they try to invade. They know there's at least one on the point down there. The scary thing here is Red needs to engage before 20s are picked up for balls. Picking up their equipment. Mephisto is staying off the map, so they don't know how many are down here. But this is the time. If you're going to engage, now's the time. 20s are probably about 30 seconds off. Red pushes them off the objective, but that's only temporary. Sorry about that, I had a child step in. Looks like Sonya was able to hold the point. Blue went for 20s, and Red Bull Moose has stepped off again to clean up and try to save things. At this point, it looks like they're giving. They are going to try to take the fort and give Blue the Protector. There is Endurance of Hate with a follow-up silence. That was a good trade for Red. They weren't going to get the Tree Glove. They went somewhere else and got value elsewhere. That's what you do, people. If you aren't going to win something, you get value elsewhere.
Blue team has taken control
Red
of Protector.
is just about to get 20s. Blue is taking this to mid. It looks like DeepFriedMingBalls is playing for the second A objective. Shut down the wall. They are going to try to sneak in with that wall. There's the Endurance of Hate, the roots, the silence. The Brighton used her trait, saved Rainer there with Endurance of Hate. Very well played by her, by Krizzo. But the Tree God is really strong. You see them. It's 18 minutes in, and it is pounding down that keep. Blue's just going to back off, and it's a missed Endurance. Silver. I still believe in you. They are still pretty devastating. 10 seconds left, or 15 seconds left on the protector. 2%. We'll say, hey, let's take a wall. Let's get what we get. KT is down. Blue is stepping up and take this keep, and they're probably going to look for another pick. If they get 2 picks, they can end. The Giants of Hate catches Brightling. That leap in is going to get Sonya killed. Oh, no. Oh, they are turning it around. Red's coming to play. It is 2 for 1 right now, but Red left Blue licking their wounds and they back out. Gazlow making a PG-13 comment in general chat. It's alright. We're adults here. Can't die to that. You can't die there. Get out. There's the Durance of Hate. Cleansed. And May's back up. Gazlow's back up. So we're back to 5v5. Picking up these turrets is a good time to do it. Gazlow's going to get that camp pressure on top. I need to change my Streamlabs bot. Sorry, Breath Health. I don't have the ability to change it mid-game right now, but I don't mind long messages as long as they're not like spam profanity. Maybe I will see if I can do that between if Mean Balls takes game 2 before game 3 starts. The objective is coming up. Bullmoose needs to make their move. They need to get a pick. See, AE is going to try to slide in and avalanche them, looking for the flank. It's gotten Iggy into trouble a couple of times so far, but he didn't get too hasty. He just is out. It only lands on the May. May is silenced. Brightly's escaping with her life. May uses her trait. And they just step back and heal, guys. We still have 15 seconds. If Blue wins this, and Blue is going to finish them off, that Mephisto is going to get the Pyroblast, and it's saved with Divine Shield. Right click the core. There's already 3 Katas there. It's down to 79%. And I'm going to say that Blue came back in strong game 2, and we are going to finish out the series with a 3rd game. GG's, guys. We are 1-1. The game game summary, we are going to look at some stats. Mephisto with almost 90k hero damage. Those Durances of Hate really led their team to being able to turn some of those big battles. Uther, while his healing is not anywhere near Bright Wings, his Divine Shield saves, his cleanses, and his stuns, and just his general damage reduction. His trait reduces damage after a person's received healing, gives them armor. Kael'thas did a lot of damage, still put out a lot of damage, a lot of clear. I do love my Kael'thas, but it was neck and neck there. I think Iggy made some pretty ballsy dives to try to get some avalanches and paid for it a couple of times, but otherwise it was really, really well played by both teams. Let's see if I can figure out where we're going for game 3, and I will be right back. I am going to send you guys to a be right back screen. I need to take a bathroom break real quick, so. Alright, guys, I am back. They have a lobby going. Like myself, they also have several players that needed a bathroom break. Um, any guesses where we're going? Anyone who's not in chat with other players on their team? I agree. Breath hell. Breath helped. That if I am Bull Moose Party and that Orphea is scary, I ban that Orphea and that Mephisto. That's what I would wholeheartedly agree after both those games. That's where I would go if I'm Bull Moose Party. But I mean, Bull Moose Party also won game one. They turned it around, even against the Mephisto. So I appreciate you all being here too. By the way, thank you for the follows that I was received. Chromie Pocket Sand, huh? Is that that's what his pocket pick would be? You activated my trap card. Yeah, I don't know. I probably am actually very interested to see his Orphea. I've seen his Mephisto do an awful lot of damage, though. Chromie's really good right now, too. So, I'm interested to see Bull Moose Party bring something spicy here. I want to see that Mephisto have to run his ass around the map if cha-cha, pocket sand. I want to see that Mephisto run his ass around the map and not be able to catch them. I want to see Bull Moose bring something. They played their hearts out that first game, but I will see what it looks like after the draft. Let's. Looks like we're getting the last few stragglers in back from bathroom breaks. We just had two disappear on us from one team. Oh, oh, they're switching out. All right. All right. We have two teams ready. We are waiting on one last team, and we will get this third and final round started. The pick was map pick was picked by Bull. Am I seeing that right? Let me double check. Okay, so Bull Moose Party lost game two and picked map pick, and they have taken us to a spicy map. All right, we're starting here, folks. Cha-cha, pocket sand. Alterac Pass. Lucio's really good here. Krizo was really good on that Lucio. And that KTZ ban. I'll have to ask who that KTZ ban was for. They did it every single game. Right, Bull Moose. You know who you want to ban. Still the Orphea, apparently. And there's the Lucio. Lucio is great on this big map. Great for rotations, and Krizawa's pretty amazing saves. Ah, Space Totems. Toast Monster has played really well on, I believe, Greymane and... What was he, KT? Was he KT second game? No, Mass Assassin was KT. Maiev.
Anyone order a one-man
They are
wrecking
stepping up and first snap picking that Gazlo. Let's see what Bull Moose Party comes back with. Brightwing. Oh, Zol and Jaina. Much love. I'm a big Jaina fan personally. My team asks me to play her a lot. Not my only hero, but I do really well on her. And Miss So and So gets her Brightwing, and Arrow gets his Mephisto. All right, Bull Moose Party. This is where you step up. What are you bringing to stop this? Let's see Spice. Give me Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall Ariel. I don't know. That's asking for a little much. I would like to see Bull Moose Party just push the crap out of the lanes. Just like a Asmodan or something. Also in an off lane, just to push them. Enforce responses. I think Ming-Balls builds into being able to win the team fights. I think that Mephisto's landing those Durances of Hate and just blowing up the team. They are going to E2C Anduin. I like the Anduin to pull people out of dangerous situations when the Durance of Hate hits them. Still, the ETC, if that ETC can get a good grab or a good dance party, mosh pit, followed by Zool in the Poison Ring and Jaina in the Blizzards. And they are going heavy front line for Mean-Balls again. We have Gazlo, Garrosh, Thrall, Brightwing, keeping them all nearby. Oh, what are you going to bring, Toast? What are you going to do to punish them for standing too close to each other? ETC is a good start. An ETC slide mosh party. Tychus. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Tychus can burn through Garrosh's hit point pool, Thrall's hit point pool. Let's see how this works out. All track pass, 3 lanes, very far apart. 1 easy to do camp, and 2 bosses. 1 boss top lane, 1 boss bottom lane. You're looking to... Objectives are really, really good here. They're very strong, even late game. they're just always strong. They buff your team. You can push with them real strong. You're looking to get 2 keeps before you try to end. Ending with only 1 keep is difficult. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. Let's see what we go here. Let's bring it, guys. Game 3 hype indeed, Valk. Game 2 was a nail biter. On Blue's team, on Mingballs, we have Hui on the Garrosh, the Hen on the Thrall, Karakaro on the Gazlo, Miss So-and-so on the Brightwing, and Silver Arrow on his Mephisto for 3 games in a row. And on the red side, we have Kriza on Anduin, Mass Assassin on Jaina, Toast Monster on the Tychus, Winter Rose on the Zool, and Iggy on the E2C. So, no cheese, no one's trying to backdoor anything. People are just playing the game the way you're supposed to be played. Garrosh catches. Oh, Garrosh catches that throw, and Anduin tries to pull him out, but Jaina falls, unfortunately. That Garrosh was pretty punishing the first game as well. You're going to want to try to soak all 3 lanes. Zul wisely backs off. Just let the lane freeze and come to you, Zul. Meanwhile, Red's trying to figure out how to split this. Blue starts their camp immediately. That's the way to do the camp is a 90-second cooldown, I believe. Good experience. It's the only camp that will provide pressure. Jaina is moving to start hers, but she's going to need some help, and the Anduin looks like he will be the one to come down and help her. Otherwise, Brightwing's just being a warm body to soak bottom, and Tychus is going up against Gazlo top. Red's taking a long time. They took a long time, and then Jaina burned through a lot of her mana pool to try to get that. But she's just going to tap it, come back in. Let's look at talent builds so far. Skull Missile build from Mephisto still, as with both other games. Jaina with the extra slows at level up. Ooh, some miscommunication. The slide out should have saved Iggy, but now the pole is down in case another throw happens. I like the Jaina build. If it's me, I'm going to go the Blizzard build to the end. But so far so good. I approve. No reason for Brightwing to go bribe here because it's pretty hard to get over to the other team's side and bribe their camp. I mean, it's not impossible, but you know, it's not easy to do. So Blue's posturing for the objective. Red's soaking, catching up. And Blue is off to do their camp again, 90 seconds later. 7 seconds on Red's camp. And they're getting some wall damage here. Garrosh is slapping them around a little bit. Maybe looking to catch someone who steps up too far. Tychus is doing okay against top. Gazlo is coming down, looking for that 7 power spike. You're going to see this. They're going to get 7 here. They're going to pick their talents, and then they're going to try to go in and get the objective. And Red is just backs off. It's got to let him do it. You're looking here. Get your 7s. Get together, Red team, and take this back. I think that the Red team has a strong scaling team with Jaina with ETC's setting his ult is being Zero power up. Big thing around the camp, the objective's done. Get out, red. Just save what you can. No one falls. It's a decent start. E2C is going to pressure this a little bit as Mephisto comes down and pushes it out. These objectives give a speed buff and a damage buff, and just hit pretty hard. They will go for structures and minions. They will not attack heroes. So blue is rotated top. They're pushing hard into this. You really want to get that first fort from the first objective. If you can get 2 forts, even better. But 1 fort is your goal. That's the standard. The Anduin gets them to the blue team, and it's a trade. An eye for an eye. But blue's wisely backing off. They're going to go get value elsewhere. This is not going to get any more done up top.
Taking out our cavalry won't win you the war, Drekthar.
There's a pretty decent wave crashing against middle fort. And red is looking to start the camp again. I don't believe they got it. And I know that blue got it the second time. I don't believe that red team did. So no, I think they did now that I think it over. I think they did. It was just really late to the party. 10's picked up by Meanballs. Earthquake, Durance of Hate, of course. Wing Keel, Rabobomb, and Warlord's Challenge. They're going to try to get some longbow here. 10's now picked up by Bullmoose. They have Light Bomb, Draken Laser Drill, Poison Nova, Mosh Pit, and Ring of Frost. I can see some value Reem setting up a nice mosh pit. We'll see if that ends up happening. That red team has a pretty decent combo as well. They can Ring of Frost, Mosh Pit, Blizzard, Poison Nova.
Time for some action.
They have the damage there to do some, if they can get it in their terms. E2C gets tossed, it slides right out. E2C is a great Garrosh counter for those easy slides out if he gets picked up. Jaino's just trying to stall them with a Blizzard. E2Z's sniffing around, he's looking for that. Oh, the Durance of Hate brushes against Anduin, but doesn't actually land. He's going to slide in and Mosh Pit. Ooh, Polymorph. Oh, E2C falls, even though we got the Light Bomb. But Zool's Poison is doing some damage. Are they going to get a counter kill? Blue team's so low, but they're barely making it out, and red is going to go start the objective. It was a 2-for-1 trade. Garrosh fell, but so did E2C and Anduin, so it looks like red is just going to start the objective and back out and get their 8%. Maybe move to start their camp. If red is going to try to team fight, they need to do it before 13. Meanballs has a half-level lead on him. So, blue team, however, has most of their ults up, while red team is down. Ring of Frost is about to come up. Mosh Pit's another 45 seconds out, so. See what magic The work 13s is here. They stay here. That's Outlight Bomb onto the ETC. It catches the Garrosh, but the Wombo combo kills Jaina and Anduin, while the poison is tearing apart Blue. Can they get a counter kill? Everyone's so low. No. Oh, and Mephisto's out with 100 health. And this objective is going over to Balls. Oh, that Zol poison is... Every time it's getting them so low. But they did take that down the talent tier. Oh, and they started a top boss. Here's the spice. Is Red going to see it? Are they going to notice that it's still on the map? They are just positioning mid. Better not die, Garrosh. Red does not sniff it out. There's the boss pickup into the pushed out lane. Red is just going to get the other lanes clear. They'd probably move back to defend it. But they need to be not picked up here. The Journeys of Hate is dodged very well. The Gravel Bomb catches Anduin, bring across the Light Bomb back, stun them. Gazlo falls. ETC's in the back line. Garrosh throws him out. Zol's looking to do more damage. They just retreat. They need to go clear. They know top is going to get killed. That was a very nice counter engage by Red, but the boss in the top lane with the objective was too much. They couldn't chase anymore as they were losing upkeep. Cavalry's down. Boss is still at half health and slugging away on their keep. They should finish. No. No, that boss is taking it. That was a fort in a keep. You hate to see it, but doesn't leave a bull moose out of it yet. That was 2 keeps, or 2 forts. Both other forts and then the keep top. Bull moose is going to get their heads together. They might be sniffing out the bottom boss. It looks like it's being baited right now by blue team. They are starting it. They can see people in the map mid and top. Why not? Take the other boss. It's safe. Red is still pushing into that fort, which is why they gave up the top boss last time. UTC is just taking the shots to the face, and bottom boss is going to slam into this keep. And Red is going to back off and try to defend again. Red needs to get a God tier Light Bomb Mosh Ring of Frost combo. Move past the boss. But no, you don't move past the boss. You're still down in talent tier right now. Oh, they just picked up 16s. Alright, what are you gonna do, Red? Find your good slide in. Finally engage. He's pushing past, zoning them off, looking for something. Mosh out on an island. He's already slid. He's taunted. Red team's gonna fall here. Counter kill on Gazla, but Zol's just slicing through him. Zol's just hitting W and attacking. 3-for-1 trade. I think that's all they're gonna get. I'm Toast Monster. I would not want to be stepped up so far. Yep. Blue needs to just end. 4v0. This is where you just push in and end. They are doing objective instead. Safer move. 3 people just came up, but Yeah, it's the core only has 20 armor right now. If they get this, it's a likely win for blue. Red needs to engage before 20. They need to get some good kills. Although they are 15 seconds out for most of their ults. This is a tough fight to take. Red, you need to kill someone. You need to start channeling the point. Ike's is channeling. A light bomb tries to save Jaina, but this is not looking good for Bull Moose. Gary throws him in thrall, and you can see he's like, well, let's make him dance anyway. Yeah, the Mephisto's topping Siege, almost topping Hero. The boss is already being attacked by minions. Red's respawning, but I think it's too little, too late. As DeepFriedMingBalls comes back from the with the reverse sweep. GG's. Well played by both teams. Silver Arrow is definitely a very good Mephisto, I can say from watching 3 games of it. Let's see if anyone from DeepFriedMingBalls wants to come in and interview. Let me get to the Discord. See if any of them want an interview. We will be getting an interview from Mean Balls. I don't know who's going to show up, but let's see. Mephisto, yes, GG's. Both sides. Very well played. We are joined by Captain Hen, the Hen. How are you doing this evening? How are you feeling? That was very, very fun to watch, though. When I had my settings right, so that people could hear me talk. Um, let's. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let's talk about that first map. How do you feel? You guys were doing really well early on the Infernal Shrines. Um, you guys were holding it pretty well, and it started to turn about, I think, 18, 19 minutes in. Um, you guys feel that they just were, they seemed to start out macroing you? I need to see if I can pull your audio in. They are not hearing you. Uh, let's see. Where am I failing on that? Give me just a second. Let's see if I can figure it out. Audio input capture. Can you give us a chat? Nope, that's still not working. I see that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix it. Um, how about we try this? Can you give us a no? Give us no desktop audio. Where am I failing to find? I am sorry, guys. I am trying to. No, it's not going to be there. All right, give us one more shot. We'll see if this works.
Yep, testing.
You guys, I see the bar. I think we got you now. So sorry. Yes, game
No,
one.
that's right. We don't want to deprive everybody of my dulcet Australian tones.
They're soothing. Game one, yeah, you guys were doing really well. You guys had your Garrosh was getting some pretty sick throws. You guys just seem to.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Go ahead.
no, just as I said, I think we just when we debriefed in a couple of minutes in between games, we reflected. I think we our positioning and our stuff communications were a little bit off. We went in early on a couple of engages, particularly the last objective, and they just wiped the team in that fight, and that's ultimately what cost us the game. So I think their late game team fights and positioning were just a lot stronger than ours.
Yeah, and I was watching them kind of dance around the map. They were moving to different camps as they were coming up, and just trying not to engage you guys until they engaged on their terms. Was that, I think, fair?
Oh, absolutely. And I think we did have a bit of trouble sort of working out where their team was a lot of the game in Infernal Shrines, and I don't know if any of the guys from Bournemouth's party are listening, but I'll definitely be banning that map on next time we play.
That's great. Game two, when you guys, you don't. They picked it. They took you guys to Volskaya Foundry, right?
Yeah, so they picked all the maps tonight, and we had first pick,
Yeah.
which suited us just fine. Volskaya as a map, I think we as a team have become really comfortable on now. I think we're 100% win rate now on that map, so we were very happy with the Volskaya pick.
Do you guys have a way you like to play Volskaya? I noticed you guys were not quite doing the four-man rotation. You had a Gazlowe top.
Yeah, well, as always, it depends on what their team's going to throw at us. We've got a couple of different play styles for Volskaya. I can't give too many away this early in the season.
Fair enough.
But yeah, look, I think this time and exactly what we did last time as well was really strong team fights on the objectives and just making sure we land them. Tychus was a new addition for us on that map. We don't normally bring him out, but he does just melt the protector down, so he's good on the defense as well.
For sure.
We were just making sure we were on our maps this time. I think just making sure we were popping those turrets every second they came up.
And you guys were very good with your equipment. You guys were picking up that turret often, so good on you for that. Game. Maybe I should ask real quickly. You guys banned KTC every single game, and you have Orphea
Yeah.
banned against you every single game.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
guessing
just good scouting.
Scouting from each other. All right. But your Silver Arrow picked up Mephisto all three games.
Mephisto. Yeah.
And he really went to town with it. moving on to Game 3 in Alterac Pass. Uh, you guys, again, got your Garrosh, you got your Brightwing, you got your Mephisto. You guys were getting throws and stunning people and taking a little bit of a runaway game there.
Yeah, I think the double bruiser worked for us really well. I think Gazlo and Thrall between them have a lot of lockdown, so we were denying them a lot of their opportunities to pull off their ults in the team fights. Again, a similar tactic to Bold Sky. It was very important to control the team fights around objective, and then just have Gaz getting that soak for us.
For sure, for sure. And you guys pulled off that spicy boss. I was calling for them. I was screaming at my monitor. I was like, "You guys can see the boss is still up during that objective as the cavalry spawned, and you guys could just see
Yeah,
them dancing
I
around
think at
mid."
that point the level lead we had, I'll be honest, I was sweating bullets that whole game. Obviously, it's best of three, and that was number three, so we were a lot riding on that one. But I think we'd managed to get a kill or two during the objective as well, so be pretty good for them to contest that boss. And we knew it was a pretty safe bet.
Yeah. You guys. I did a little bit of scouting on my own beforehand. You guys are new to NGS, is that correct?
We are, yes, first season.
Have you guys played in Heroes Lounge at all, or any of the other ones, or is this just a ragtag band?
No, one of our teams has played. Sorry, one of our team members, Sil, has played in Heroes Lounge before. So she was the one who put us on to NGS. But through the burden of captaincy and admin to myself. But for the most part, yeah, we're just a group of mates who started playing together and enjoy playing with each other, and I think we formed a pretty solid little team.
Yeah, you guys did really well tonight, and congratulations on the reverse sweep. Those are always nice. You get that rush at the end, like, okay, it's finally over.
There were one or two little Anakin Skywalker S-type screams coming out from the team when we won that one. Very happy guys.
Would you like to give any shout outs?
Look, I think just a big shout out to all the team in Foremost Party. You guys played amazingly tonight. You were brilliant. I know everybody on my team was worried about this one going into it, and it was tricky. There's a lot of overlap between our teams, big character pools, and lots of similar characters used by different players. So you were a hard team to plan against, and you were a great team to play against. So thanks for that. Apart from that, I saw we got a lot of support from people on the Twitch today, and thanks guys. That's awesome. I know Silver's got a little fan base out there that like to throw some interesting comments, and we do love it. And yeah, anyone who switched on tonight and watched the cast, thank you very much. Love it when Div E gets a bit of love. And of course, as well, to you, Keladorn, thanks for casting tonight. We love it when we get picked up. It's great.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look for. I need some experience. I clearly lacked a little bit of the experience in switching some of my screens and stuff, but I had a lot of fun, and I would love to cast you guys again. I'll check it out if you guys need a caster and want an experienced person. Then
Well, mate, we're inexperienced too, so I mean, as you know, it was my first time hosting a lobby today, so I didn't even know how to share the link in the chat. So, look, we're all learning, and I think we're all having fun doing it. So, again, just thanks to everybody who played, and obviously, my guys as well. I think we were pretty shaken up after that first match, but rallied really well. So, well played, Ming Ballers.
you guys were wonderful. It was a great watch, and anyone who would not want to watch and who would think less of an E-team game, that game was highly. All three matches were wonderful and entertaining, and just a blast to watch. You guys, both teams did awesome. So,
thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's great.
And thank you again. I'm gonna wrap up the stream, and you have a good evening with your mates.
Easy peasy. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
All right, everyone that's still here in chat that sat through my mistakes and my audio issues and my screen changes, I appreciate you guys being here anyway. For anyone who may not understand, I think FizzWiz was looking into asking about playing. Go check out Nexus Gaming Series. The Discord's friendly. They do team put-togethers every season, and thank you NGS for giving me this opportunity. Glad I was able to get the audio to work for the interview, and I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully my second cast won't be as much of a train wreck. Have a good evening, and I am going to look for someone to raid if anyone wants to stick around. I think we have a few other casted games still going on. Let's see. Yeah, we have a few casted games still going on, so let us get a raid going to the one and only Jinxie Cat. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good evening.
That we are going quite far down to Lily, which is their third highest picked healer.
It's gonna be May this time coming out. We saw her banned away in game number 1, but this time she is let through